What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to Victoria 3. We're going to be checking out the open beta for 1.5 today. We're going to be also bringing back one of my favorite series, and that is Rags to Riches. Now, the last time we played a Rags to Riches campaign, we played as the poorest nation in the game at Game Start, which is Van Diemen's Land over in Australia. Shout out to all the Australian folks who told me how to pronounce that. But this time we're going to be staying in Europe. We're going to be playing as the poorest nation in mainland Europe, and that is Schaumburg Lippe over here in Germany. Now, this is a very, very difficult start. You might be able to tell that by the fact this is my 10th attempt, spread out over 3 days to get this done, and it's a struggle. We've had so far 2 or 3 attempts that actually have been working, and there's a couple of factors that contribute to it. So first off, let me just see if this is a wipe. Yep, it's a wipe. Great. So we need basically Prussia to start off as cordial, defensive, you name it. They need to be willing to join us in our very first war for this to be a really good start. In fact, I'm going to reset a couple times, and I'll bring you guys back once I have a good Prussia here that actually supports us. So like, say, for instance, I were to join this. So sneak peek preview here. Our starting strategy relies on us being able to do an early war with the Dutch to actually get access to the sea. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Let's see. Do we have... Okay, we don't. Yeah, that's a wipe. I'll bring you guys back once I get a good start. So I've been doing this like 10 times, so I'm not going to redo the intro anymore. I'll bring you guys back once we got a good run going. All right, that took me like 5 or 6 times to get that to work, but we now have a start where Prussia is actually genial to us. That means we can do our early war here. So I'm going to go ahead and declare this. We're going to force an instant diplomatic play, and we will see that Prussia will get involved. So the strat here is heavily reliant on Prussia being willing and able to support us and doing a damn good job of it, because they will fuck it up in every way possible. And I say that from a place of love. But full transparency here, I've been trying this run over and over again for about 3 days now. This is the 3rd day. It started on the weekend, and it's now Monday. But I've yet to have a good run that I think is worthy of a series on YouTube. I've had runs fail within the first 20, 30 years for various reasons. We'll kind of cover those, why they go there. But hopefully this is the one. If not, you might never see this. Or maybe I included it just to give a little teaser for what the fuck I've been dealing with. But we are very dependent on a couple of key factors at the start of the game. First off is Prussia. We need Prussia to be supportive of us. We need them to basically be willing to fight our wars for us. There's a little thing in Vicky that I just love, which is the fact that you can't really tell who's going to be supporting you in a war at game start. Like it used to be in the last one, whenever you go to declare war, you would see like a screen to be like, you know, will probably join us, and then it's like a list of people. That was before 1.5. Now I don't really know if there's a way to accurately gauge who's going to get involved and who's going to help you. There might be. I might just be dumb and not have noticed it yet, but I have failed a ton of runs of this because I declare a war, or like my second war, and then Prussia won't get involved for whatever reason. Now, even once they get involved, there's a high likelihood that the AI just bucks the war up and you're kind of SOL. So that's another way we can fail. Let me make sure, let me just double check here that I've done everything I want in my opener. I want colonial affairs. Who supports this? Who's against it? Okay, looks like everyone who's in power supports it. That's good. We want to go to the rural folk. We want to suppress you. Industrialist and intelligentsia. We want to boost you. Okay, the rest of our stuff, we want to spend it on getting road maintenance. We want to get social mobility for the education access, greener grass for the migration and enlistment efforts, because we're going to be building up an army. We're going to let this tick out. Okay, so just some kind of a reference for what we're going to do here. We start off between Prussia, Hanover, and Lippe. Lippe we can take. They're pretty easy. They have 1 unit, and they have some like farms and shit. They'll build some other stuff. But we start with nothing. We have absolutely 0 industry. We don't have any barracks, so we're building that right away. That way we can fight Lippe once this main war is over. Prussia was going to be our buddy. We're going to cling to their knees and get them to hopefully win the game for us. And Hanover is part of the British market. Now, they will break free pretty fast. It's basically a given that when King of Hanover dies, Hanover breaks free, and they are their own little player in North Germany here. Other than that, we start off in the Rhine region, and we do not have an interest. Let me actually get the game time to go here while this happens, but we have the Rhine. And so the only countries in the Rhine is Prussia, a little bit of France, Luxembourg, Belgium, and the Netherlands, and then us. So we actually can't declare on Hanover. Even if we could beat them, which we can't, they have 15 troops. There's no way in hell for us to get that interest there. So we need to get the ability to get an interest. And the only way it's possible to get that prestige early game is to get lucky with laws and get the event a popular playwright endorses reform. If that happens, you're going to be able to, what's the word? Take the third option. It's at the very bottom, and that gives you 20 prestige permanently, which is a really good thing to happen. But I've had runs where I've passed every law. Oh my God, Russia got involved against us. Fuck it, we're rolling the dice. This might be another wipe, but we basically need a couple things. This might actually be good for us, because Prussia, I should say, not Russia. Prussia will mobilize more men if this is the case. And also, here's a wonderful thing that I've noticed, is that we can't go to this front here. It's not possible. We can go over to Russia, but we just can't do anything here. So why did you do this, Russia? No reason? They just got involved? I don't understand why anti-player bias. But anyway, we need to get really lucky with laws and get the event a popular playwright endorses reform. If that happens, we'll be able to get a claim, and we'll be able to, declare on these regions over here. We'll be able to colonize and do whatever we want. That's going to be our go button here. The other thing is we need Prussia to win its first couple wars. First 2 or 3 wars, if Prussia wins them for us. Okay, one second. Let me figure out why this law changed. Do we have who doesn't endorse? Okay, we got to figure out why this changed. This was at like 70% chance, and now it's not has any support. Intelligentsia, and then everyone else doesn't care. Does that mean we have a high debate chance? We do have a high debate chance. I hate when that happens. Okay, starting to have a little bit of a rough start here. But if Prussia wins this war, then we can still make it work. I've come back from worse, but we shall see. I've never had Russia join the opening war before I call Prussia in. So that's new. Cool. Okay, we will take the radicalization, because worst case scenario, we just cancel the law. We're just going to kind of see how this plays out. So we're making a beeline for colonies. The hope is by the time we take Friesland and actually have port access, we will have the prestige to be able to get a claim in Africa and be able to do an early rush for colonization and then use those resources to snowball. So far, I haven't had everything go off seamlessly. I've either had, we win the war but don't get the event for prestige, or we get the prestige but then we lose the war. One of those variations has been cursing me, and that's been what's happening. So we need to get lucky here. And the 112 Russians on the front does not make me happy. Okay, what have Russia even won on this? They just want to humiliate Prussia. So where is our other armies? We have one army there, one army there. This is only my army. How many troops do you start with? You have 130. Where's your other army? Is it not mobilized? Ain't no damn way in hell you've not mobilized your army. Ain't no way. Okay, now you're okay. Maybe you should, put somebody over here. AI. Please just be smart. Okay, maybe they'll move this 45k over there once they take Luxembourg. Also, our NACMA chance is going down and down here. Let's go ahead and cancel this. We're going to go for... What? Oh, fuck. Okay. We need to get lucky. We have to. Who supports this? I really need to get lucky here. Let's get rid of it. So you're a pacifist. Can I just exile you? Are you still gonna... Yeah, they're still isolationists. That's not gonna fucking change anything. I just pissed off the roll poke for no fucking reason. We'll see if this war is won, and maybe we can still salvage this, but... Not starting off the strongest here. This definitely doesn't help over here where we have one staunch strong. Hold! Hold! Well, this technically is the war goal here, so if we win this, we could win the war. But humiliate pressure is going to come in and really make this rough for us. Okay, this may or not be a wipe. I'm going to keep, if this is a wipe, I'll keep the film of just one wipe in our footage here, just so we can kind of see what it's like, what I've been dealing with. They're now protective of us. Focus over there. Yeah, Prussia has been full sieged, so feels like a wipe. This is just a flavor of the struggles we've been having. Yeah, that's tragic. We'll just play it out, speed 5, and see what happens. Yep, there you go. I hate it here. Okay. All right, I'll bring you guys back, and we have yet another good run. And yeah, that's an example of what I've been having is you get one thing goes right and everything else goes wrong. So it's a lot of RNG dependence, but we're going to make it work. I'll bring you guys back when we have another attempt here. All right, we're back. We've got another start. We're on Schaumburg Lippe 13, I think. Yeah, 13. We don't talk about the others in between. I'm only counting the numbers based on if we get a start where Prussia actually supports us. But there's a lot of free rolls. But we now got a war where it's just us and Prussia versus the Netherlands. We cannot do anything. So here's a fun little thing. I don't know if I already showed this, but we can't move our army. We can't march our army to go and help defend against Luxembourg. It's not fucking possible for some reason. Thanks, Paradox. But we just have to hope that the AI is smart enough to win this war. They only mobilized 140 stack army. I hope they got a good ruler. Who's their general? He's tactful, so he's got good defense, but terrible morale damage. And he's got a good morale recovery, which I hope will lean towards a good fight here. Romantic is a kind of a bad general. Who's your general? Surveyor's really bad to be against. Romantic's not too good. Okay, so hopefully they're not defending with that Surveyor, because his home defense is going to be really good. 10% home defense and good visibility in charted terrain, so that does not bode well. Which one is this guy? Romantic. Okay, is this the guy we'll beat up here? Instead, I found that the AI, I think, does honor your strategic objectives. Like if I set one over here to take Friesland, they normally tend to actually march that way. That could be cap, but I'm hoping not. And it looks like they're actually going to get a win out here. So we're not actually doing too hot in the support for colonial exploitation. There might be some way I could get it higher here. Would love to get the... So jingoists do support it, so I need someone who's a jingoist. Okay, here's what we're going to do. No, here's what we do. Here's what we do. We keep the theocrat. We take the landowner. We roll the dice. He's still a moderate. I just pissed off landowners for no reason. All right, whatever. If he became a jingoist, that would have been really good for us, but he did not. So we roll with it. We're also improving relations with a bunch of people. Every great power, and then some. So we're going to have a little bit malice to our prestige, but who cares? We either get the event we want or we don't. And that's the only thing that really depends on whether or not we will succeed here. We will take the reduced enactment time. Okay, we're still winning on this front. Eventually this will become one front. I don't know at what point it's going to do that. Let's go speed 5, because these guys are really tough. Okay, maybe they don't honor my strategic objective. I can hope, right? All right, we've realigned our lines. Pushing up there. Opposition members put forth demands. Sure, give me bonus chance here. I just care about... This is the one law that we need to pass. Every law after this, we can totally not have it work. That's fine. This law needs to succeed. It is critical to our actual... Oh, shit, I'm not even fucking building anything. Goddamn. I bet you we need iron. Iron's always expensive. Let's get an iron mine going. Okay, looks like we're going to have a good war here. So this 13 might be... Well, I'm not going to fucking say that. That's the... Retcon that. I didn't speak. Things look promising. That's all I'm going to say on that front. This should be an easy win here. You are 41% occupied. Please take down your war score. Russia is doing good. Maybe they do. I'm still not sure whether or not the strategic objective matters for the AI. Okay, they will now give us our things. Peace treaty is done. We have access to Friesland, and we're going to incorporate it. It's going to tank our economy. We're immediately going to go over here and cut down on the construction centers they have. We're going to drop the barracks. Well, we'll keep the barracks. We'll downsize the port to 1 port, and we're going to get rid of the naval bases entirely because we cannot afford a navy. Not at all. In fact, if I unpause here, they should now give us a navy. Just get rid of it. There we go. It's magical. The second you downsize something, it shows up as a fleet here. But we're going to get rid of our frigates. We don't need those. No military, no navy. We do have a government administration here. Cut that back. Save up on money right now because it's not going to make a difference. We'll keep it because we will eventually need it. But for now, we're just going to sit here and tank the losses that we're seeing. Yeah, and so changing taxes won't matter because we're so far in the negative here. But we'll see this number start to trend towards 0. Okay, Hanover is broken free. At this point, we're waiting for one of two things. Either our truce to expire with Netherlands, or we're waiting for our event to fire and us being able to go to war against Hanover. I will probably go to war with the Netherlands first. Like that in my brain is more likely than a good war with Hanover. Actually, we're not. That's a lie. We're not waiting for that. We have some stuff we can do. We are waiting for our barracks to actually hire, which reminds me, I need to go and set our guys to use general training. If we build these, we want these. Looks like, okay, maybe they didn't build anything in the new market there. Okay. All right, we are going to immediately declare a war for our great neighbor of Lippe. Who are we still improving with that is almost done here? We also have an angry rural folk. We don't care about that now that we're a subject nation. That will be handled by our friends in Prussia. Let's just make sure we have... Okay, that should fix itself, right? Yeah, it should. We need to win this war before our revolt happens. Which should be fine. Yeah, very poorly in debates, but we're doing well. 22% chance for advance. I swear it's that advanced category where the magic happens, so to speak. Pay our military, please. We need them. France's bank. France, you sexy bastard. God, that would have been nice. Okay, we lost our rivalries, which is why we're so far over, but we'll just let these roll out. Like, it's just going to cause us prestige, and even though prestige is really important, we don't have the base to care about the percentage increase, right? So we're at a base of 6. If our base was higher, I'd care, but we don't. And we're probably not going to get to that borderline prestige. We have colonial exploitation. There we go. That's critical to our success here. That's the only law we have to pass. Everything else is now just for, I wouldn't say shits and giggles. We're doing it to hopefully get lucky and have our event fire that we need. So like this one, we need that 31% chance of advance. We need to get our event, and then we're not set. There's still some other stuff that has to happen for this to be the run, but we're looking good if that happens. Even if we don't get a popular playwright immediately, we can get lucky and we can have Prussia help us and win our second war against Holland. If that happens, it might be the run. But yeah, that's the next things. We need popular playwright. We need Prussia to help us in 2 or 3 more wars. And then we're looking fine and dandy. Okay, this war should be good. We want it out of hand. Should be looking good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut back on all the stuff we've been doing here. We don't need greener grass anymore. We don't need road maintenance. That's famous last words. We probably will need road maintenance. Don't need social mobility, and we don't need enlistment efforts. Instead, we're going to do road maintenance in our Friesland land, because this is where we're going to basically be doing all our stuff. We're also going to violently suppress them. Their terminal is really high, and I do not want them breaking free. They might do it anyway, but we're going to try to prevent it. All right, land of voting is passing. I need the advance events. All right, there goes that war. That's good. We will now have access to some coal and iron mines. Looks like one of them's already almost done. Let's go ahead and set up the building things for them. Nothing needs to change. Here, good. Okay, that's all fine and dandy. What do we want in terms of these? Looks like we want to get luxury clothes. So let's go ahead and get a textile mill here, and let's do 2 tiers of it. Economy of scale. And for that textile mill, we're going to kick you over to dye workshops and craftsmanship showing. Everything else should be fine. Do I kick over to filing cabinets? No, these can still trend downwards. Here we go. We're back in the green. That'll pay off our... We never actually tanked our gold reserves there. That's the first time that's worked out in my favor, and I've not been an incredible credit limit there from doing that swap over. But that's good for us. And I think we're at a point where I can feel comfortable bumping up to filing. Well, let's let some time accrue here. North German pops. We don't want them. If it was Danish pops, we'd care. But like, look here. We need Dutch. If the Dutch were loyal, we'd be doing great. But half the Dutches are not loyal, so we kind of deal with that. France. They do it for like a week and then they cut it off. And I wish they would just, you know, commit to the bit. You know, just put your money where your mouth is and give me money. Regardless, let's go ahead and start doing the government administrations. We'll actually give them the better stuff because we're going to want to try to get up there. We will get rid of Wolfgang. He did not ever pass his law. No one's available. And we're passing the suffrage. The armed forces are a little upset. Royal folk are a little upset. You're upset because of, yes. High radicals and colonial affairs and dishonest methods. We have 100. We had 100 spin support there for a second. Right, now we're just kind of cruising. We have a truce with the Dutch until 1842. And we need Prussia to really support us. My last run, well, actually, you saw it, how it failed because Prussia didn't get involved. So here's hoping they do. Here's hoping they do. Okay, we now have landed voting. I like passing these laws, but I also want the laws to just kind of, you know, give me time to swap over to more important stuff. Right? Like I would love to... I'd love to be able to get more advanced events instead of the success chance. Like, it's nice, it's good, it's optimal, truly. But it's not what we need right now. We need this lovely French dude. I'm gonna go kiss France on the mouth. Seriously though, they're trying to get my pants over there, and I enjoy it. Okay, we're at 600k GDP. It's almost 666. Well, 6606 for a second there, and you can see that was the best decision we've had so far, is to invade the Dutch. Sorry, Dutch. A land of want. Yeah, let's maybe, well, fuck it. Government approval. No, let's just go for the popularity here. If the royal folk get in power, they get in power. We're suppressing them, but they apparently are too strong for it. Let's go ahead and tax services. It's just what you do. It's a good money maker. And we'll want to try to save up to get our first construction sector. That's going to be ideal for us. We'll just keep this government the way it is. Who has support for this? So who supports this? Supports Rosé and just the landowners. Landowners will always just not support it. But if I were to... I'm not going to stop suppressing them. They need to be suppressed. Because we eventually... I'm doing the industrials, right? I am. Okay. Anything else I can do here that makes sense? Encourage manufacturing. Yeah, that makes sense. Manufacturing is our main source of income here. We will encourage it. We got it all the way to the last tick here, and now it suddenly does not want to progress for us. Now we're at 0 success chance. Legislative failures. We'll get a... Come on. We need to get lucky. Our landowners have so much power here. It's kind of absurd. We're mainly just waiting. What's our next building going to be? Let's do a furniture factory, and we'll do a second tier of that as well. Lathes, luxury furniture. Come on, give me luck here. I do want this law to pass because I don't like having landowners being strong, even if this is a little bit. By the way, we're about to get pharmaceuticals. That means we can pass public health next, and means we're on a timer before we start losing opportunity. So it doesn't matter if we get. Okay, no, that did not work. Public health. Industrialists are marginalized. Does not matter. We'll pass public health. Give me that 53% chance for advance. Now, public health and colonial laws, those both have special events for them that kind of dilute the pool of popular playwright chances. So it's not actually the best law to do if you want to get popular playwright. There's like these. It's this injured farmer advanced is like a really good one. Like you see, now it bumps by 40%, which is what we want. We want to pass this law regardless. This is a really good law to pass for us. But not the best candidate if you're just purely going to try to get that event trigger. I'm saying that's my belief. I haven't actually looked into the wiki. I don't even think there's a really good wiki for this game yet, which is a shame. But okay, got some good tech. So enrichment farming is not the worst tech to get. It's not the best, but we'll take it. We'll get the bonus to our one area here. Public health has got new supporters. Okay. Stop seducing me, man. I'm married. I'm not married, but you get the gist. All right, we'll build that up. We'll actually, can we go iron frames right away? No, we can't, because we're gonna be in debt technically, even when we do our one tier of construction here. Public health going along smoothly. Why are you still mad? No colonial affairs. Why do I have to get to you below? -3. That's a really small cutoff. I thought it was like 5. It's always been 3. That's pretty rough. Beta. Okay, and then ascent. Let's just double check the date. That's going to be our go, or our possible go button. I'm going to have to be careful here. 1842. So 2 years, 18 months to be exact. Until we can hit go. Let's get a rivalry with you. Rivalry with you. And let's just keep making sure we have some friends. Let's improve with you while we have the bonus. And Russia's fine. Is the Ottomans care? Oh, here. Let's actually do here because you tend to get involved. U.S. No. How's the U.S. going? I've seen some crazy stuff with U.S. in this patch. I've seen them like take over all of Mexico in the very first war, which was quite rough. I've seen them have like cut down to size plays, but they tend to tank the cut down to sizes really well for a nation, all things considered, because you can't really land troops in the U.S. as the AI. They're just not smart enough, so they just kind of beat the AI because the AI is not a pro gamer, just to say. All right, let's go ahead and find one of these that has some general support here. Which one of these would I prefer? More battalions, political movement radicalization, revolution success, chance to conscription rate. Secret police. I'll just throw it up there. I'm purely here just to try to get events. I don't actually think I want this law to pass. I don't really like the secret police law. Okay, we are losing some money. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the taxes up. And then we're going to go for iron frame buildings. We're just going to kind of adjust our money until we're in the green here, or near the green, I should say. Okay, let's just get the intricate approval. Our bolster does not matter. Colonial affairs has been bumped up. We have 31 months until we need to get that event. Or we could get 12 prestige organically. Not likely. Let's see. Army power projection, GDP, and country tier. The best one would be GDP here. Is this just like bumping us up here? Radicals. Alright, 42. So we have one more year until we do our war here. Schaumburg Lippe has some problems. There's a shortage of silk, meaning these things should not be doing luxury clothing. Well, how bad's the shortage? Are they still making money? Are these not built yet? What's going on? We still make money doing this. A lot of proposal causes uproar. We don't care about the North Germans. There's not a lot of them. Why can't you hire? You have 80 peasants. You should be able to hire. So in that case, let's do education, access, and qualifications here. Grants and ambitions. Okay, what is Prussia's opinion here? I haven't really looked too deeply into some of these. Expand resource, conserve Virginia, maintain balance of power. Expand resources sounds like help your protectorate expand resources, right? That's what I'm hearing. Age information, approval. Just keep taking that event because I don't want to lose chance here. Okay, 42. So we're in July. Got a lot of pops below the standard of living, which is trailing downward. Let's look at our pops and see why they are suffering here. Services and paper? Yeah, we passed the consideration, which is interesting. Alright, so there's now a German national identity. So now people will want us to start unifying and forming the North German Confederation. That's for Prussia, not really for us. We're going to try to take all these states fast enough to where that's not something we have to consider. Ideally, we'll take all the states before Prussia can confederate them. I've had one game that was ruined because Prussia took all of Hanover and it permanently kind of like shoved me in a corner. So here's hoping that doesn't happen. I think I should knock on wood, but oh well. Okay, we're coming up on the next war here. This is going to be make or break. This will be the time to see if we have our second wipe. After we get Holland and all of its goodness, we have a pretty good chance on getting something going, I should say. Like we're not like out of the woods, but we have some weight to throw around, so to speak. Like we're respectable, I should say. Right, is there any other events that have more favorable outcomes? Like let's get this, what is it, what's in here? Let's get the industrialists in power. I can do some cool things with the industrialists. So cancel, I don't need to care about secret police. There's one more law we actually want to do, and that's no migration controls. And screw you, rural folk. I hate you. How many constructors do you have in this place? You have 3. Can we afford 3? Probably not. Will I still keep everything the way it is and try to afford 3? Yes. All right, bump down our taxes to a reasonable value. Keep that standard of living back up, and that'll keep our government legitimate. All things we want. Foreign competition, that's a stall. I'll take the 10% here. Okay, we're getting our next construction thing. Can we do engines yet? What's our tech thing, research and production here? We are getting engines soon, so we'll do one. Well, let's look at something we can actually scale up. Looks like we need more furniture. So we will do 2 more of our furniture from manufactories. Economy of scale. We can get prestige from having like leading production in something. I don't think we'll get that with just 4. That'd be great. But it's worth a try. No harm in trying for that. Come on, RNG gods. Let's get lucky here. I should also, this is a company screen. We'll go into a little detail on what kind of companies are if this is the run. But that's a future thing, so we're not going to worry about that right now. Not going to worry. We also are now getting some private investment, which is nice. Those are things we like to see. How can I get this up? What's our base? Our base is now 11. If we could get somehow 100% modifier here, we can make a lot of shit happen. How's our... We'll stick with it. Keep the industrialists. It's worth the lower legitimacy chance. Debate. We of course will take that. Farms to factories and patronize romanticism. Oh, what the hell? We have arts academies? Oh, I didn't know we had that. Oh, that's cool. Bonus for the industrialists sounds great. Where's our arts academies? Oh, that's cool. I like all of that stuff. Now we have 16% chance for advance. Come on, come on. This is the perfect time for it to fire. If it fires now, we're looking great. Also, I missed my chance to do this fucking war. Let's see here. See, this used to tell you who would join. And now it doesn't. And so this could totally be suicide. Oh, thank you, Lord Jesus. Have mercy, thank you. Take an obligation, please. Fuck. Okay. We're not SOL there. They want to be involved. Now here's the funny part, is the second fucking Prussia gets involved, I guarantee some other great power is gonna get involved in this fucking war. They're gonna just, I promise you. Let's see, my money's on Great Britain. Actually, my money's on Austria. Well, actually, I can tell you the exact option here. My money's on Austria, with maybe a side of France. There you go, there's Austria. But that's also not bad, because that means we can get our army involved. Because they can march. Oh, we can do the Westphalian and Wallonia front. Oh, because okay, so now it works. Wait, what just happened? What just happened? France was on our side for a second there. France, make up your mind. There's quinine. So now we're officially losing progress that we could be spending colonizing. Keep that in mind. We're going to go for railways because we want to get some value out of here. We're going to probably start getting close to our infrastructure cap. Yeah, we only have room for 5, and we're building 2 more right now. So that's a thing. So Prussia can normally take Austria early game. 202 to 130, but it's a quality thing. And also all of our war goals are in this region here. Oh, that's being said, they just spent 70 men here. They tend to actually like really abandon this front. Austria does. So we just need to... This feels like a war where, unless we get like really lucky here... let's set a strategic interest here. We need to push the right way here. We're passing no migration controls here, luckily. How's this doing? It's in our favor. My game crashed. All right, we're back. We've launched back into the game. We're going to go on speed forward, hopefully not have a crash here. And we are pressing our advantage here. So, we're not getting the good side of this straight crossing fight. I'd wish our... 20% 9 chance. Let's go for that. We'd be smart on these fronts. Something, so this is going to be a little session of me complaining about the new patch. But something I've noticed that really I don't like is that you've now lost in this patch the fine-grained control over what your army does. So for instance, like we're taking terrible fights here. I would love for there to be an option to like say, stand your ground, right? Like defend. But instead you really can't. Like let me see, is there any way I can like tell my army to be defensive? I don't think there is. You can station them, deploy, demobilize them. Fuck me, I'm dumb. Okay. Can I tell Prussia to do the same? Like, defend. Yeah, I would just send them to their fucking deaths. Goddamn. Well, I found that now. We've learned. We should be fine here. Because we do have the advantage. We just gotta tick them down. Get their war support low here. The problem is, Prussia will definitely like wipe peace out here before we're in a good spot. Just checking. I am telling my general to hold his fucking horses. Yeah, I am. Okay, if we start pushing into their actual homeland, it should be good here. Good. There's interest. Okay, if we can get. So the trick is, we need Prussia to not want white peace here, and to do that, we need to actually get some ground. I know migration controls. Okay, this is not boding well so far. Let's get a second construction sector. They're gonna fucking white peace. Oh, no. Okay. Yes. Yes. Oh, thank you. Okay. Ooh. Oh, thank you. I thought that was a white piece for a second here, but all right, we have a new province. We can immediately incorporate them. They have a bunch of stuff. We can now. In fact, I was cheesing. Let's not get a construction sector because we just got 2 more. Let's actually cut some of the stuff here down. How's our infrastructure? We cannot maybe get rid of the ports, but all right, we're gonna have to right size some things here because we just got a bunch of new industries. Urban centers need all to be on this. Government administration, let's go for filing cabinets for now. Save me some money. We have 4 universities, which is really good, but very fucking expensive. And let's just kind of tank this for a second. Let's see what's going on here. Mostly construction, I'm seeing. So maybe we cut down to 2 of these. Government goods. What's the most expensive? Government administration and ports. Okay, let's go ahead and take our government administrations then, and we're going to cut them down 1 more size. Save me 200. We're losing some innovativeness or some money there. What can I do? Let's cut back our education access. Normally I wouldn't do that, but since it's charity schools, or like what's the fucking word? Church schools. I'm understandable. Okay, so can we do anything else to get some progress here? Elected bureaucrats could be good. Let's do this. And let's hope to get lucky. How's our prestige? We're at 12. We need 26. And now we're bordering Belgium. Belgium's going to be someone we can't fight for some time here. Cut back on our spending. Something else I can do. What do we have? Violence suppression, encourage manufacturing. Push. Okay. Go ahead and stop the violence suppression. Go ahead and stop the social mobility. We now have such a big state that it doesn't really matter with that anymore. Can I get a tax thing that makes sense? Luxury furniture. I don't want to do liquor. Liquor is a trap because liquor is needed by low-level pops to really succeed here. So if I cancel, if I just like pause construction. Okay, so it is something where we're barely below. And that should change over time as we incorporate and deal with our tax waste here. In fact, I'm going to just take our group administrations. We're going to take the 1 and we're going to kick you up to filing cabinets. Kick you up to standardized filing. Good. Okay. Yeah, now it's actually at an acceptable level here for our loss. We've made good progress. It's not a perfect start because we haven't gotten the what's it called? The claim yet, so we're going to lose out on our colonizations. You can see we're already losing control here, and I think Great Britain has not taken this region. Okay, this is where I want to go. This is where I want to be. I want to get in here, because if you get this section, you now have access to all this land and Ethiopia. Screw this section. It's a trap. We're going into East Africa. That's my hope. Now we need some come on. Come on. That's the one thing keeping us from having a really, really good start here, is that stuff. Also, maybe cut down the naval bases. Give me a general here. We're going to keep them just because they help with our prestige, right? If we look at our prestige. I need to hover over that, hover over that. 4 from Navy, minus 20 from government mages, minus 20 from intelligence. Yeah, so our baseline is 16, and we need 27. So if we get about a 50% boost, we'll be 3 short still. Fuck. Okay, that doesn't sound too good when you say it like that. I could also cut down the universities to really make more money, but we'll sit with what we have. We have enough to do another tax. Luxury clothes. Liquor would be really helpful. We'll keep it for now, and then we'll cut it back once we can afford it. But yeah, we will sit on that. Justice are powerful, and doing the bureaucrat stuff. Some people probably don't support this right now. How are you feeling, rural folk? No migration controls. Hard times. Or do we have? I think we have the Great Hunger. Oh, it's in Schaumburg Lippe. That's fine. I don't care about this fucking state. It's my capital state, but I truly do not care about it. Change capital. If only it was my homeland, but it's not. So now we only have to deal with the Dutch lands here. You have 14 troops in that one little province. Let me move all these guys. All of you guys need to be on the first Schaumburger army. Yes. 1 second. Move skirmish first. Yes. And then station this army. I can't station them over there apparently. Tragic. I wish I could. All right, that will build out 14. That's with Malice. What's our base here? 16? I'm watching all these events like a hawk here. Lose some authority, that's fine. Grants us into their embargo. Anyone I need to improve relations with? Yeah, let's get these people back to liking me here. Cannot afford to have one of these big scary dudes against me. Okay, so I need an interest so badly here. It's critical. But we also need to have construction. So, okay, once we dip out of our gold reserves, I might go ahead and cut down our construction capacity a little bit. We'll just kind of sit on it. Unrealized taxes is 1.24. How long does this take? 4 years. All right, we're going to sit and wait. I'd love to go to war with you. I'd love to go to war with you, but I'm not confident in this dude being helpful. France might get involved, though. Oh, so how are you doing? Normally you have some kind... Yeah, you're going to get helped by the British, if I'm not careful there. So we're at the point where we're playing like as a gimped... Oh, so this is a... I'm not gonna... Not to jinx it, but this is kind of a really weird... Normally Great Britain colonizes this first. Very weird start for them. But their weirdness is our profit, so... We'll take these. 27. 16? Okay. 5, 10, 19 base. And then 5% of 19 is going to be like 1. So nothing super good there. All right, there's our bureaucracy. Okay, keep passing laws. What do we need from our laws? Wealth voting. No one hates it. Everyone loves it. Go for it. $44%. 44. Okay, we need to cut back our spending here. Normally I'm fine going into a little bit of debt, but Right now we don't have the ability to come back from that debt, so we're gonna just cut back our wood buildings. It's gonna hurt our construction capacity, but that's fine because we still get private investment, which is well worth it. Yeah, now we're building up credit here. Okay, maybe I cut it. Okay, let's maybe. No, we keep the universities take so long to build. I want to keep the universities. We'll make do with like having some advanced here. Precision tools. Yeah, let's go for it. Sulfite bleaching is always good. Keep those. Can I cut all of them back? There we go. We're making money again. Okay, logging camps need to be sawmills. Atmospheric engines for both of you. Slaughterhouses. I know I can do the other thing, like the reset production or whatever. But this is faster in this particular instance. So we're going to roll with that. All right, pay our army. Maybe that was a lie. Maybe don't pay our army. Let's get us out of credit before I pay my army. All right, come on. Okay, we've fared well in debate. 18, we need 28. We need 10 more. Right now, our base is at 21. 21 plus 5% of 21 is like 22 or 23. Let's just improve with Austria. I'm fine with them liking us a little bit more. We have some banners here. How's Friesland looking in terms of their... Okay, let's just go ahead and cut both of these off. The Tormo is still really high. But I'd rather not have negative authority here. Okay, let's just take a look. Alright, so Friesland needs a railway. We're getting railways soon. Let's build a port for now. Just double check our ports do have the... Well, this could be prestige. Well, it costs me some money, but I'll pay the money. 18. Need 10 more. Where can I get 10 of these bastards? Double check what's going on in Africa. Still have this area free to colonize. I would love to set a colonial focus the same way you can do a strategic focus. To be like, I want you to take this province. I just want to block off the coast of Africa. Like, claim every coastal... It's showtime. Okay. Quick check with Hanover. What are you doing? We have poor relations. You're in defensive pacts. That should be fine. This is... Okay. This is another part where we could maybe have some things go bad. I need to get a claim immediately on Hanover. I know I said Africa, but this is also very important for us. And I'm willing to lose a little bit here just to get this going right now. Need to get that claim established. Can I see the region and like see my claims? Is there a... Okay, we'll just wait for the pop-up here. We're looking for the pop-up. Come on, what's our infamy looking like? We're at 4, that's fine. I'm just waiting for the second it pops. Alright, quick check with you. Who hates you? France, Austria hate you. That's not the best. Are you at war with anybody? I would love for you to maybe not be at war. You guys are cordial. Okay, there's our interest. And here is probably the last one that's make or break for us. Get in here, boy. Bankroll's fine. I want to give you... Take Hanoverian Brunswick, which if you're unfamiliar with this little segment here, I just, give you that. You could take that little segment there that has, 3 things, and you'll handle Hanover for me. Let's get our army available and mobilized, and put them on the front here. And now we wait and see what great power decides to ruin my day. 'Cause there will be one. There's always one. There's always fucking one. Okay, let's just make... We can get a defensive pact with fucking Sweden. That's cool. Okay. So I wonder, can I take that away now this play has started and now get this? Is this a tech? Okay, there's France. Surely this works out though. No offense, but what does France do in this situation, right? They have one little front here. They can actually send troops through this front. That's a lie. Okay, when does Russia actually occupy their just check, this region has malaria, right? Can I see this? Just normal malaria? Yes. Can I set a focus? I would love it if you just take that stuff. Okay. Let's also add a port down here. We want one of these. We can wait a little bit for it, though. And now we have a nice little place to expand that has a lot of people, a lot of GDP. And it's, more importantly, once we block this off, there's not really a stretch of coast they can worry about. We can just, you know, kind of take this stuff and go. I would love to see what's going on in this region. Can I click in here? Like, that has malaria. We can take that. We can take all of these little provinces only have normal malaria. So we block it off by the RNG gods. We'll be doing good. Okay, here comes France. We're actually going to have to do this in a really smart way. We're going to have to do some crazy shit here. Station HQ, station over here. So what's their war goal? They want Brunswick, they want Rhineland, they want Hanover. Prussian Brunswick and the Rhineland. I'm gonna do a naval invasion. We're gonna open up a new front with them. And you are gonna be aggressive here. You're an open field commander, you're ambitious. Seems like my guy. Who's active here? We outnumber them greatly. All of our goals are over here. Oh, they're also taking Yelp. So they're going to take the eastern half of... We're going to get one state, they're going to get all the other states, which is fine. That's the risk we take. Damn, really? Okay, speed 5, finish the war. We just want a defense here. And just take down some casualties. Check out the front lines here. We have 30k. Where's our army? Okay, naval invasion cheese time. Success chance, please. Thank you. We need this one. This is the turning point, right? There we go. Sanja's doing good. Okay. Where is my front? Okay, we've got one province that we want out of them. We need to get... problem is, with Prussia having all these fronts, we need to get a little bit of everything. Let's see what's going on. Can I just reassign my army to this empty front here? I can. Focus the Elbe. How they're getting supplies this region, I have no idea, but... yeah, all we gotta do is wear them down. They're 76% occupied. This is peek. Are they going to take our little Schaumburg Lippe province? I know they're advancing into Prussia. Yeah, but now we've taken all the Elbe. We have the goal. We have all of their land, too. They're gonna be full occupied, and then it's only a front line with France. This... The way I panic every time a great power faces against Austria, because I have the bare minimum faith in the AI to do something smart. Where are we expanding to, by the way? Yeah, baby. I have the minimum level of faith and belief in the AI's competence to not screw me in some of these wars. So happy to see what we're currently happening. Yeah, nothing but good things here. I'm also happy I found the button to tell my army to stop fucking killing themselves. My first run ever that I got. Generally the same thing happened. I conquered more of North Germany than we're going to get in this playthrough because I was able to get Hanover, the Elbe, because I didn't prioritize colonization. I prioritized railroads first, so I didn't get to do a bunch of colonial stuff. But that one fell apart because I went to war with Benin to try to get a colony, and I just suicided my armies into the front, and I lost, and I just basically wore down all my manpower instead of playing it smart. So speaking of playing it smart, we're going to tell this guy, you need to defend front. And that should be GG for this war. I lied. The French are here. How did the French get there? Join the Progress Party. We want to... No, just keep the... Never mind. We're going to keep the party the way it is until wealth voting passes. I think it's too late for them. Well, that's crazy. We're fine with that happening after the war's over, though. Pass the week, please. How are you not in 3 days? Why are they stagnant? Thought we had everything. What war goal do we not have? Oh, okay. Where's my army? Time for me to do something. How did that happen? We had no... Damn, I need to move my army over here. And attack. This is crazy if we lose this. What's their war goal? Rhineland and Prussian Brunswick? They have no provinces in the Rhine anymore. This is crazy. Where's my thing? Remove. This is our strategic objective. Never have I ever. Never in a million years did I think that would turn and they would win that. That's toxic. That's crazy. It doesn't really matter, though. We didn't lose anything. In fact, it weakens Prussia, which is, well, not what we want. It's something that helps us. In fact, what I could do is I could go a conquer state over here, ditch Prussia. Wow. How did they open a front over here? Like deep in Hanoverian Brunswick. There was no front there. That's crazy. That's fine, though. Because we're about to block off and have this whole region just to colonize by ourselves, which is sick. And I can take it slow now. Now that we have a guaranteed colonial segment, I don't have to worry about what happens in Europe. I can do some plays here. I can, like if I want to, I can. I'm really sad that war didn't go our way because it would have just gotten us more stuff. But that's not the worst thing that could happen to us. Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. They get a little bit of Rhineland, which is now French, which is sucks for Prussia, but we don't really lose anything there, so that's not terrible. But this is a good start so far. That's a blip. I mean, it would be great to have, you know, the 700 GDP province with 108 with a third increase of our pop, 1.5x our pop right away. Damn, that sucks. But it's not a run ender, which is what I care about at this point after having done this for 3 days. So that's fine. I think I'm gonna call this one here. I'm gonna have to think about what we want to do. Definitely, the Netherlands is on the chopping block. They only have 14 troops. I'm not sure what their tech's like, but I think we'll be able to swing that against them. Hopefully. And no, we own the coast, so no one can kind of really do anything super tricky there for us. We're gonna start getting our economy back on track. I want to pay my government, and I want to get our taxes back to a baseline, and then it's going to be expansion in this region for the short term, and focusing on getting us a military size so we don't have to have Russia fuck up our wars anymore. We can control our own destiny. But it's a good start. It took a while to get there, but I'm happy so far. So fingers crossed we can keep doing well. Hope you guys have enjoyed. This has been a real pain in the ass for me to record. It's put a lot of effort into it, but I hope you guys appreciate it. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you guys have a good day. But for now, I'm Cosman here. I'm Sean, the Blue Screeners, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.